Tennessee Titans fans, it is that time of the week where we get on Reddit and see what Titans fans are saying about the state of the organization. And I'm laughing because y'all are killing me with these posts. This fan base is in shambles, folks. This fan base is in shambles. The Rock is setting up for the people's elbow because we done hit rock bottom. I'm telling you, it is absolute devastation. I'm going to read these posts. These are for the Two Tone Talk Reddit community. There's a link to it in the video description below. You go join that community, leave your questions, comments, memes, concerns, whatever, and they will get featured on this segment next week. You guarantee it. This is just, oh man, let's just get into it. This is how I think the Titans will become the next dynasty in the NFL. First of all, Amy Adams Strunk realizes that she needs to sell the team. Titans get a new owner. Fires Callahan and hires a Super Bowl winning coach. Makes smart decisions. Titans become a competent team, win Super Bowls one after another like it's no one's business, and become the best franchise in NFL history. I mean, listen, that seems logical to me. That seems very logical to me. It feels like me and my wife sitting down every month to try to figure out a way to save money. If we just stop spending money on groceries, stop spending money on gas, stop spending money on food, we could be rich. You know what I'm saying? I will say, in terms of Amy Adams Strunk selling the team, I'm seeing people talking about that. It's just like, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because, like, she owns it. Most of the time when people sell a team, it's either because a scandal has happened or because there's a health issue. So, like, barring those things, and I don't want either of those things, obviously, like, she's not selling it just because people want her to sell it. You know, it's just one of those things. This user says, let's say the Titans win 4 straight. Obviously, Bo Hardigree will get the credit. Will Callahan be a good soldier knowing that going forward? Heck, let's say we lost a wild card game this year competitively. I know. But follow me. That would probably keep Callahan his job. But Callahan is a Madden play caller. He will not be happy in the long run if he's not calling plays. He can do it short term with no choice, but I don't want the risk of him taking the sheet back over. Looking at it this way, he is in a no-win situation. If the Titans keep losing, he's gone. If we start winning some, then it's because he was stripped of duties. So could he resist forever the urge to call the plays again? I don't trust it. I think your position has to be consistent and not get fooled again when we win 3 or 4 games. Looking at how bad it's been for Coach Callie so far, if the Titans won enough that they were, like, even in the hunt for a playoff spot, or if they, like in this scenario, got a wild card playoff spot and lost competitively, I think after the devastation that we have seen so far, I think Brian Callahan would be so thrilled that I don't think he would care who's calling plays. I legitimately think if the Titans turned it around to that degree this season, I think he would be so over the moon that I don't think he would care about play calling duties. If they started winning with him as the head coach, I don't think he would care. But that's just me. These series of posts right here, oh my God. This user said, why do I do this to myself? I'm from New Zealand. I have no connection to Tennessee, yet I chose this team. I have to wake up 4 to 5 a.m. every day to put myself through this. And we play the worst, most lifeless style of play in the whole NFL. Our rookies on offense look more like NFL players than the vets. We don't even look like we practice. Just turn up to games each Sunday like a 37U team. Game's not even finished, and I know we've lost. This is horrifically painful. Sack the whole coaching staff, bar Bones. Sorry for the yapping, just had to get it off my chest. We are on the way to having the worst NFL season of all time. Like I said before I started, this fan base is in shambles, folks. Asking questions like, why do I do this to myself? What's going on? I mean, it's bad. It's been bad. And like, you know, it's bad when the fans are even questioning why they put themselves through it. It's been bad, man. We're in a bad spot. And if it keeps going, yeah, you're looking at one of the worst NFL seasons of all time. This user said, I'm done watching for the season. The Texans game, just solidified that this is the worst organization in football. This game isn't even over, but I know it is for us. I feel horrible for Cam Ward just for him being here. I've watched every game since I was 12 years old. I need a break, though. I'd be a masochist to keep watching this team in the state they're in. Tighten up. I love the fact that this user ended that post with tighten up. After all of that, just to still have the spirit to give us a tighten up before you logged out. Fan base is miserable, man. Fan base is in shambles. Shambles. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But look at this post. It gets even worse. The clouds opened up and God said, I hate you, Tennessee. Where do I start? Where do we all start? Just fire the entire staff. Might be taken out. Excuse me. I had a hair in my mouth. Might be taking out my neck, but can the fan base start a petition to have Amy leave? I'm a 24-year-old Memphian. Been a fan my whole life. Sometimes I ask my dad, why did you condemn us to a life of suffering? I won't leave this team for nothing. I'm a homer kind of fan. I'm down for the great state of Tennessee, but I'm not down for being known as losers. That's all we do. We pay players way too much money and pick up players way past their prime. That little window between 2018 and 2020 was the best time I've ever had with this team. When can we get back to that winning feeling? This team makes me want to cry year after year. It makes him want to cry. I'm going to do a cover parody song. You've lost that winning feeling. Bring back that winning feeling. I mean, I do a segment every Thursday on my Patreon called Throwback Thursday. Original name, I know, Titans Throwback Thursday. We spin the wheel and we go back and watch highlights from a Titans game from history. And this past week, yesterday, we watched Titans versus Chiefs from 2019, that close game where Titans blocked the field goal at the end and won. And I wanted to cry. I wanted to cry, man. Man, we have fallen. This has to be the worst football team I've ever watched. Literally. Period. Fan base is miserable, man. Miserable. This is the Titans after losing to the Texans. That's what you have to keep in mind. The Texans are struggling. The Texans are struggling to find their way, and they beat the Titans 26-0. Yikes. How about a little positivity? This user said, can only hope it gets better. As a Titans fan, I look forward to every Sunday, but now after these last 4 weeks, my passion for this sport and team is dwindling. I just need Callahan to be fired after today because it's obvious this shift didn't work. But the only positive I see are that Ellick has and will show up for the team and Cam in the future. The special teams has improved besides field goal and PATs. Peter Skoronski seems to have found his footing as he is the number one in pass blocking on Pro Football Focus and has been relatively good in other aspects in the game. Lastly, Cam's maturity and leadership makes me believe it will get better. I hope to God Cliff Kingsbury gets a job with this organization next year after the success with Daniels, and he seems to have more knowledge and IQ than anyone on the offensive side of the coaching staff. Sorry for the rant. As always, tighten up. I don't know why that cracks me up when somebody just goes it's on a tangent and they're like, tighten up. I'm iffy on Cliff Kingsbury just because I remember him as a head coach and it wasn't particularly pretty. And I've grown skeptical of offensive coordinators and such that are working with the best quarterbacks in the league because I always ask, how much do they have to do with it? Are Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jane Daniels, these guys just that good that they make offensive coordinators look great? Or is the offensive coordinators playing a role? Remember, with Brian Callahan, that was the thing with him. It's he's been working with Joe Burrow. It's how much of that was just Burrow being awesome? No caption. Just I'm not going to sing too much more of it. I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, man, that's what it feels like right now. The ship has split in two and is starting to sink. The violinists are playing Nearer My God to Thee. Jack and Rose are Never Letting Go. and trying to find room for both of them on the door as the ship sinks. Execute Order 0 and 17. The fan base is in shambles, man. It's bad. It's bad news. This is the worst I've ever seen it. Take a look at this. There's the Titans on their way to play the Cardinals. No, that's me going to sit on the couch and spend the next 3 hours watching my blood pressure skyrocket as the Titans play the Cardinals. Oh, boy. This user said, Titans made a mistake. They should have got rid of Ridley, not D-Hop. Now we need D-Hop back. I mean, D-Hop's playing at a higher level than Ridley right now. He's certainly, he's like, it feels like he's good for like one or two like unbelievable D-Hop type catches every week for the Ravens. But I don't think D-Hop's making a difference on this team. All due respect to D-Hop. I mean, he's a legend. He's still playing at a high level, but I don't know if D-Hop would make a difference on this team. I mean, it's a scheme, man. It's a scheme issue. I'm sorry, sir. There's been a rebellion. It's time for you to leave. Tennessee Titans fighting is what we're doing. Tennessee Titans fans during the fall of the organization and the rise of the Callahan Empire. What I remember about the rise of the Callahan Empire is how quiet it was. During the waning hours of the regular season, the Tennessee Titans were discreetly transferred back to Nashville. It was a silent trip. We all knew what was about to happen, what we were about to do. The fans, whom we fought beside and fought for in this republic, who we were about to betray in a cold, lifeless season. The dark times have begun. Begun? What was last year? And the year before that? And the year before that? Dark times are just where we live. Best case scenario for the offseason. Back then, we held the number 1 overall pick and flipped it to the Rams for a massive haul that turned into Conklin, Derrick Henry, Kevin Byard, Jonnu Smith, and Corey Davis. That trade basically set up the foundation of our playoff teams for the next few years. Fast forward to now, and the Rams are probably going to be in the QB market again next offseason. If history repeats itself and they're desperate enough to move up, we could find ourselves in the same position, sitting on a top pick and able to cash in big. I don't know about the Rams just because, I mean, Matt Stafford's playing at a high level. I know he's older, but I could see them going with him again next year, absolutely. But the principle is if you are the Titans and you end up with the number 1 pick in the draft or even number 2, you don't need a quarterback. There's going to be a lot of teams that do. Could have an opportunity to get a haul to move back, and that seems even more appealing with this upcoming draft than it did in 2025. Last but not least, that's it. I'm picking a WNBA team to watch instead. And you have the meme. It's 2nd and 23. Texans got the first down. Pack it in, boys. It's a wrap. Football season is dead to me now. That was a low point. That play, I don't even think people are talking about it enough. That play was a low point. 2nd and 33, and they converted it in one play. Like, I've never seen that. That was wild. Fan base is in shambles, man. I've never seen a fan base that needed to see their team win more than the Tennessee Titans fan base right now. I mean, desperate for victory. Desperate for a victory Monday. And I hope we have it at 1 Eastern, 12 noon, Monday afternoon. God bless you, everybody. Hang in there. Tighten up.